Then they came to the top of the corn granary, lit a bonfire and waited for their father's rescue. At this moment Jeff stood in front of the monitor, but didn't find any trace of the children, while Daisy in the soundproof room just opened her eyes and heard the sound of running water. She got up to take a look, and was surprised to find that the entire soundproof room was flooded. The child in the soundproof box was also washed to a nearby place. What's worse, a monster had entered here somehow. When she got out of bed to pick up the child, she saw that the monster had actually dived into the water. She summoned up her courage and approached slowly, finally picked up the child, but at the same time the monster also slowly surfaced. Daisy was so frightened that she immediately held her breath and stepped back carefully, using the water curtain behind her to cover her voice. But the monster seemed to have noticed something and also began to slowly approach here. At this moment Ellie on the granary didn't want to wait for death, preparing to take her younger brother home, but her younger brother wanted to continue waiting for their father's rescue. When the two were arguing, the younger brother accidentally fell into the granary. The sound made distracted the monster and accidentally saved the mother's life. At the same time Jeff in the cornfield also found the location of the two. Fortunately the granary was full of corn and Mike was fine, but he encountered a new crisis. The piled corn was like a swamp, which might swallow him at any time. Ellie signaled her younger brother not to move, but the younger brother couldn't see at all, and tried hard to get the flashlight not far away. Just then an iron gate suddenly fell down, almost costing Mike his life. Frightened he twisted his body frantically, but sank deeper and deeper. What's worse, Jeff outside saw with his own eyes. The attracted monster was rushing towards them quickly, and to save her younger brother, Ellie had to jump down too. Fortunately she pushed the door panel over and successfully saved her younger brother, but she got herself into danger. Watching her sister being slowly submerged by the corn, Mike quickly climbed over and reached out to grab her. After some groping he finally touched his sister's hand and pulled her up with all his strength. But just as the two breathed a sigh of relief, the monster jumped down. In a hurry the two quickly used the door panel to block, but the monster just waved lightly and tore through the door panel in an instant. At the critical moment the hearing aid played a role again. The disturbed monster immediately became extremely uncomfortable, then turned around and broke through the granary and left. Taking advantage of the big hole knocked open by the monster, the siblings finally escaped, and finally reunited with their father who came to rescue them. But soon Jeff found out that the monster didn't seem to have left, so he told the siblings to hide in the nearby car quickly, while he picked up an axe for self-defense. Unexpectedly the monster was on the roof. Jeff just reacted and was punched flying. In a hurry Mike quickly shouted for his father, but put himself and his sister in danger when the monster rushed over. Ellie's hearing aid made a harsh sound again, but at this moment she didn't know that this thing could save their lives, so she turned it off immediately. Without the interference the monster pounced in an instant and began to attack the siblings in the car. The seriously injured Jeff slowly got up. Seeing that the two children were in danger, he resolutely threw away the axe in his hand. As a father, for the safety of his children, he knew what he should do. After expressing his love to the children with sign language, Jeff resolutely roared. The rushing monster killed Jeff instantly. There was no time